My name is Tiffany DeHughes, and I'm a registered physiotherapist, and I'm here to talk to you about the Lift Caddy. So it's not uncommon for me to see patients come into the clinic and have injuries that they've gotten from putting their bike onto a regular bike carrier or onto their bike rack. Bikes tend to be heavier these days, especially e-bikes, and I think the Lift Caddy is a great tool to help prevent injuries, especially when you're fatigued after a ride. You want to have something, a tool that you can easily put your bike on and the day is done. So just because you can lift your mountain bike or your e-bike, it doesn't mean that you should. So if you're having a big day of sport the next day or at work, if you do a heavy job, this is a great way to prevent more fatigue at the end of your ride when your muscles are already fatigued. So you want to think about injury prevention. There have been some cases where I've had patients come and talk to me about wanting to potentially sell their bike because of how cumbersome it is when they want to load it or unload it. So the Lift Caddy is a great solution for them so they can keep riding, keep having fun, and be healthy. So some of the typical injuries that I see coming into the clinic from biking or from loading or unloading one's bike: rotator cuff tears, low back sprains and strains, just because the bike itself is pretty heavy. And if you have the type of rack where you have to lift it up onto your car, that's a lot of strain to your low back and your shoulders. And even the racks that come off of the back of the car, even though the height's not that high, you still have to lift your bike up and onto the rack. Sometimes you have a longer bike rack, that's even more strain to your low back and your shoulders as you try to lift and load. The Lift Caddy really takes care of all those issues because it moves up and down at a great pace and allowing you to just load your bike with ease, and then the work is done for you.